What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Season of Discovery has been out for 4 full days now, and we've gotten the lay of the land. We've figured out some really important things. And one of these things that I want to talk to you guys about is Waylaid supply crates. This system may seem tedious at first, but you're soon going to realize that it's extremely important in the development of your character. So without further ado, guys, let's dive in. So, Waylaid supply crates are basically a drop that's going to be dropping off of mobs out in the world, out in dungeons, pretty much wherever you are. And there's 2 levels of them. There's level 10 Waylaid supply crates, which are going to be your brilliant small fish ones, your copper bars, your copper short swords, your healing potions, your light leather crates. Then there's level 25 supply crates. These are going to be your bronze bars, your bruiseweed, your silver bars, your minor mana oils, your ornate spyglasses, your medium leather. There is a ton of them, and I'm going to show you all of them right now. Okay, so here on screen, these are the level 10 Waylaid supply crates. We have brilliant small fish, brown linen pants, brown linen robes, copper bars, copper short swords, embossed leather vests, hand-stitched leather belts, and so on and so forth. I won't read all of these, but basically what these are is an item you're going to pick up off of a mob out in the world or in a dungeon, and you can either fill this crate with the required items that it's asking for, or you can turn it in without filling it. Now, upon turning it in, you're going to get a small amount of silver or gold and reputation. Now, the most important part about this is the reputation. So obviously, these level 10 Waylaid supply crates are going to give you less than the level 25 ones. But there is a catch, right? You can't just keep handing in the level 10 Waylaid supply crates, because you're probably sitting there thinking, okay, I'm going to just go farm mobs in Elwyn, get these to drop, hand them in, farm more, hand them in, and do it, super fast like that. You really can't abuse this system because the level 10 crates are only going to get you to friendly. After that, you need to rely on the level 25 crates, which are a little bit more pricey to fill. Now, these are going to be things consisting of like bronze bars, bruiseweed, dark leather cloaks, elixir of firepower, goblin devil clams, and so on and so forth. You guys can see right here on the screen. These are a little bit more pricey items. So really what I've been doing is to get to friendly, every single time you pick up a Waylaid supply crate, Hearth to Stormwind or Ironforge or Ogremar, wherever your hearth is, fill the crate from the auction house. You can buy these items on the auction house and then fill the crate and turn it in. I've noticed that turning it in without filling it up isn't really worth it unless it's extremely expensive to fill the crate. If it's just outrageous and you don't have the money to fill it, just hand in the crate as it is, and I think you'll get anywhere between 1 to 200 reputation and like 5 silver. Honestly, filling them is the better way to go about this as long as the items aren't super expensive. The gold reward that you're getting from this is not that big, but the reputation is what we really want to focus on here. And the reason why this reputation is so incredibly important is because you're going to get access to your best rune for most classes. Some of these runes aren't the best in slot, but for most classes they are, like the rune of Single-Minded Fury for Warrior. This is the only way you can get this rune. You have to get to Honored Reputation with the Azeroth Commerce Authority or the Horde counterpart, and that's how you're going to be able to buy this rune. And if you look for Shamans, we have Healing Rain, Warlocks get Everlasting Affliction, Beacon of Light for Paladins, Arcane Surge for Mages, Serpent Spread for Hunters, Skull Bash for Druids, Teasing for Rogues, and then we get Tenebrious Epiphany for Priests, which gives Priests Mindseer. This is extremely important, and I really didn't understand the importance of this until it came out on what the rune was for Warrior, and that's what I'm playing. And Single-Minded Fury is just an absolute must-have for me in Raid when dual wielding. So this is something that's really important, and I think a lot of people, I've been watching a lot of streams of people who are just like throwing them out, right? They're not even going back and handing them in. They're like deleting them out of their inventory for space, which is actually ridiculous. So it is a bit of a tedious mechanic and system. I don't fully understand why they did it the way they did. These items are unique and they're soulbound. Now, I understand them being soulbound, so people can't just, buy a ton of them on the auction house and instantly max out their rep. But maybe they should have been like unique 2 or unique 3, like you can have 2 or 3 of them in your inventory, because it kind of really interrupts the leveling process. You could be out in the world questing, leveling, and you get one as soon as you land and start questing. Now you pick one up and you're like, okay, Well, now I need to go all the way back, hand this in, because I'm going to end up getting another one while I'm out here questing, and you do really need this rep for right now, at least to honored. And even after you get honored, it's still going to cost you 4 gold, 50 silver to pick up one of these runes. So yeah, I just wanted to stress this to my community and anyone else who was wondering what the importance of these supply crates was. You really need to get to honored with this rep if you want access to that rune, which most people will. And a lot of them aren't that hard to fill, like especially the level 10 ones. Getting to friendly is going to be super easy, right? These are all very cheap. If you don't have the profession that it's asking you for, you literally just go to the auction house and you can pretty much fill any of these for like under 50 silver and then hand it in and get that 6 silver reward and the rep. The way that the rep works, I can't really find any rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes I'll hand in one of these crates and I'll get 300 rep. Another time I'll hand in a crate and I'll get 800 rep. And those were just with level 10 supply crates. So I'm really not sure what determines the way that the rep is given to you. Maybe it's the price of the items or just the average of how much they normally would cost. But it looks like things that are generally more expensive or crafted items actually give you more in reward. So that's something to note. I don't know exactly how it works yet. I don't think anyone does, but we're doing some testing and trying to figure that out. But yeah, just understand that these are super important if you want to get your hands on these runes. And also at friendly, you'll gain access to a 10 slot bag. It's 45 silver. It's a little pricey, but then a couple of other pieces of gear as well. So these are extremely important. I want you guys to make sure that you're maxing out your rep and doing this the most efficient way possible. Maybe in the future, we're going to get some kind of a patch where they fix it so that you can hold like 2 or 3 so that it doesn't completely interrupt your leveling process. In my opinion, it is kind of bad game design. It doesn't really make sense the way that they did it. It's extremely interruptive and just weird. But this is how it is. This is what it is. If you want to make sure you're doing this the most efficient way, actually, Hearth, get these crates filled or just turn them in without filling them if you can't afford to fill it. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It really does help me out. And subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next time I post a video. And if you want to hang out with me live, I do stream on Twitch Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We've been having a blast on stream, so come check that out. And if you want to join an awesome Discord community of a bunch of like-minded people who love this game, we have an awesome community going. We actually rushed to be the first guild created on our server, which we completed, and that was awesome. That video will be coming soon. We're just a big community of a bunch of people who love this game, and we're having fun helping each other out, discovering new runes, discovering strategies. It's a lot of fun. So if that sounds like something that interests you, we will welcome you with open arms. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for you today. So thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.